Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm Stefan, and today we'll be starting a classic trading session that you are already used to. We'll be trying to find some setups, low time frame scalping, and not only because sometimes a higher time frame it works too. Oh, Lee, hey man, long time no see. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, everyone. All right, hopefully everything gets all right. Hey Bova, Sebastian, Robert. Hello guys. Yeah, I gave a buffer period of a few minutes before I started the live. I learned it as a good practice from PJ. So yeah, I had no sound because it was muted. Good morning. I gave 30 seconds of no audio before starting. Uh, how are you guys? Made some money lately? Because the market treated us pretty nice. The market treated us nicely. I can't I can't complain at all. I actually have to be grateful because market was insanely good. I know a lot of people. Um, I mean the word not crying, but mentioning that the market wasn't good. In fact, it depends because it depends on how prepared are you when you're trading. Yeah, and with what mindset you're creating the plans and if your plans will work. But the idea is that most people they don't plan too much, and it's a big factor on why profitability is not coming. One of the strongest assets that you have when you're trading, it's the plan. So you should you should always plan. The forbidden coin. Well, yeah, I have a long which I mentioned about it for a long time, but yeah, it's the forbidden coin. It's just an internal liquidity range play here. If we manage to reclaim above this one, then we can speak about the range above the forbidden coin. We'll speak a little bit later about that trade. Okay, so what I'm expecting from Ethereum here, yeah, speaking about isolating this leg here, I'm looking for the 78.6 of this move. If we look at the fractal point of view, we should have another bounce here. We left some equal highs untapped, and yeah, I think a lot of people are trying to short around here, but I don't think it's the moment right now, or maybe it is. There you go. We have a FEG which is didn't had a bounce yet, so there is a pretty high probability we'll get a bounce off this one. I don't know what's going on with my trading view because my internet is working perfectly, but trading view is not working at all. It's lagging. Yeah, whatever. Indicators are lagging on it. I don't know what's going on. Is it just me? Because my internet works perfectly. Everything is lagging here. All right. Yeah, it's not loading my average view apps. There we go. Loaded just one. What the heck? There we go too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Whatever. So I'm expecting a little maybe trend line deviation here. And then this would be my draw of liquidity here at the equal highs. even these 4 equal highs here. So unfinished business to the upside. Unfinished business to the upside. Trust me, it's not about the graphic card or processor, Christian. It's not about them. I have a rocket of a computer. Same problem sometimes. Yeah, oftentimes I have this issue with TradingView. It's not loading at all and stuff like that. So the main idea is that I would look for a trend line deviation here and then reclaim. Let's put some alarms here on the previous 4-hour low. All right. Especially due to the fact that we have this key horizontal level here, and price should find some intermediate support. Yeah. So let's see there. Fart coin. It's just another chart. It's nothing about the coin itself. I absolutely don't care about the ticker. But well, a little bit of equal high there. Let's say this is the M. We have the LJ. We have some W's here. W, W. It's trying to W out and go higher. But we have to be careful at the 61.8 because there is a pretty high probability for the price to reject that area. But hopefully I'll make it risk free until here. Okay. Let's go on Bitcoin. No, I cannot overuse it with what I'm doing. It's absolutely impossible to overuse it with what I'm doing. I can do everything at 4K and still it's working flawlessly. Bitcoin. So we shorted this move. I was traveling, and thanks to PJ mentioned, well, guys, I don't know, breakout on a weekend. I was looking for it too, and I was mentioning, well, quite hard to trust a breakout on a weekend. Yeah, and I managed to get this one here. Took the profits. Then we planned this long for I don't know, 4 days ago. I think yeah, on 15 or 14, something like that. We planned this long. When the market started, yeah, 15 here. When the market started creating this liquidity here at the bottom, I said I'm hunting this liquidity for a long, and perfectly, I had a perfect entry here, and there we go. Right now, same idea. Weekend lows, actually Monday high. Ooh, damn it. Now I see it. I think Ethereum is a bit different. Monday high taken. Sunday. Yeah, looks like unfinished business here at the Sunday high for Ethereum. So that's why I'm still thinking one more ride of the highs, because that Sunday high, let me check also the aggregated. Yeah, I know Monday high. I don't care about the Monday high. I care a lot about AGR. I care a lot about the weekend highs and Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum. Give me the liquidity heat map. There we go. Exactly as I was anticipating. Exactly like I was anticipating. Look at this one. Let me put it on my screen. Ah, damn it. The file is too large. Damn it. Whatever. Maybe I can take it like this. Yeah, there we go. So like I was anticipating, the fact that the weekend highs are stacked with with the stop losses or maybe even the entries of people that want to short those weekend highs. So here we have the Sunday highs, yeah, which are not yet taken. So I'm expecting a pretty violent move to the upside, and maybe that's the deviation before we go lower, maybe 2,400, something like that. Yeah. So that's my plan. So I'm still looking for some scalp longs around here. Okay. David, was mentioning on premium. I was speaking with him yesterday. We can have an AB equals CD from this move here. That's why I have this fib. So we can have an AB equals CD here. And one more thing, I mean, yeah, it would be a good area to hedge short around here, but I don't know. I'd rather position myself long on each aggressive dump that we might take and long here than trying to aggressively short. That weekend short was something else, and it was quite obvious. Was not very technical, but it was more of a order flow because yeah, weekend manipulation often occurs, and it's a good way to trap public into thinking that well we'll have a breakout. Not that much though. All right. Thinking of a short maybe on Ethereum, but I don't want to short it. I don't know. I don't really want to short it. Hey, good morning, Otto. I don't really want to short it. And if I'm playing the range here, yeah, I'd rather play a 78.6 on Ethereum. And you can see we have two equal highs here. Yeah, actually three if we are taking this pivot high. And you know that 78.6 it's a good area for Ethereum. So still, I don't think the Ethereum steam it's done. Yeah, I'm still looking for something like this. Nice key horizontal here. Or even this area would be a good one. I'm just planning right now. So this live, guys, don't expect to have. I mean, maybe we have. I don't know, but I don't expect too much from it because I made my money yesterday and I had four longs. So I had a long here when I saw this fair value gap here booming. I have this one. I have Bitcoin. This one. TIA long. This one. And I had one more. I forgot. Solana. Solana long. And I took Solana long here. Partial take profit hit already on this one. So, and I posted it on VIP. Oh, we took profit here. Let me check. Yeah. Take profit hit on Sol. Yeah. Lots of things to update on. So yeah, we took profits on Solana. Yeah, not bad. Money in your pocket, it's money. Okay, so yeah, I might plan some moves. I might plan some charts and stuff like that, but I don't know. I need a deeper pullback. Let's reframe, for example, here. Let's reframe this one a little bit. And I have an issue with altcoins. Yeah, I took this long on TI, 1-to-1, make it retreat, but the Sunday low, it's making me issues. Sundays, and this one was swept. But the coins which have the Sunday low still there, I have an issue with them. Nice bounce off of Fed here. Monday low, took the Sunday, Saturday. Yeah, that's the point. I'm looking forward to the short on hype as I took this long here on from the downside. I'm looking for a short on it. Here, damn it. I'm looking for a short around here if we get one more swing failure of the previous month high. But it didn't give it to me, so I'm still waiting on this one. Zach, I'm the most stupid person in regarding to time analysis. I have absolutely no idea regarding the time analysis, and to put it even, I don't know, not roughly, but I don't really care. I'm making profits consistently, day in, day out. I don't quite care about when it will do that or that one. Yeah, 1 second to make a coffee. Not in a bad manner that I don't care about when it will make a all-time high, but it's just not it's not profitable for me to think about when the market will do that. And I mean, what's the reason behind waiting, and how would that help me in any manner? Maybe you said it in a, I don't know, in a funny way or try to make a joke, but you have to keep that in mind, guys, that it's not anyhow good for you to start thinking like that. Lots of daily W's and stuff like that. So, but yeah, let's get back to scalping. So Bitcoin plan. Let's go 1 hour, 15 minutes. Maybe we can make some plans here. Let's delete everything. Played out. Let's see. Brainstorm. Let's see the daily candle. Ooh, okay. Seems like we have a displacement of the previous range. That's nice. What candle was this one? Sunday. That's not great. We have this demand, and this stronger demand. All right. Daily. Definitely demand. 4 hours. I don't like the HMA rejecting. I don't like the price rejecting the HMA, the 240 HMA. But yeah, it is what it is. So 4 hour FEG maybe retest around here. Let's see. Anchor web. Now it's working perfectly. This one is a pretty strong one. Damn. All right. Okay, I have some confluences here. I think we have the golden pocket there. Yeah, we have the GPA in that area. Poke at 61.8. Not bad. Not bad. Perfect confluence there. So if I have the mid 4 hour FEG, I bet it's the mid 4 hour. Middle line. White. Man, so many confluences here. I'm going to put an alarm. I'm going to long around here. Add alert. That mid 4 hour FEG, it's absolutely insane in terms of confluences. AVWAP, POC, Golden Pocket, 50%. Nice. Let's go 1 hour. Let's dig. Let's dig for more. I'm not a big fan of breakout triangles or maybe diamond pattern. Well, whatever. I'm very stupid in that regard. I don't know. I started to understand that the simpler I keep it and the more stupid I am, the more profitable I am. Yeah, basically that would be it. Let's see where we should have some horizontal support. 1 second, let me get some water, please. Let me get some water. Let's see if we dump it more aggressively. Yeah, no, I was taking some water. Not a problem. Some noise here. But the issue that I have with this dump here is the fact that I don't want it to dump right now. I want the dump to occur maybe at the New York session, not now. It uh, it's not good to aim for a reversal mid-session. It's not a good idea, never ever. So maybe we have a, not far, damn it, Ethereum. Maybe we have an initial bounce and attempt for the highs again, and then we dump 3-4 hours from now. We'll see. Anyway, it's irrelevant. So what I would look for, it's actually maybe even a, I don't have a 2-to-1 because I want to cover this low of the FEG and this low of the FEG because we have another one here. The price can go even in this one, and then maybe we can divide it in 2 trades. That would higher the chance of taking a stop loss in one of them, and but higher the risk to reward. Maybe. Now you can hear me, I guess. No, you should hear me properly. But still, there is this idea is valid. Or right now I have the PJ words in my mind. Just wait and look for a search for the first 5 minutes W here, and that's it. That's your entry. Yeah. So I either go with this one, or I look for the first bullish market structure shift on low time frame here. Pretty easy stuff. All right. And regarding to a potential short, definitely a swing failure of this pivot high or this one. Yeah, I mean, I can see it that at some point this one will break out and I'll take my stop loss. Let me write the plan on VIP also. But it's relevant. I need to trade my setups because a lot of people they say, well, it's a breakout. I won't take that trade because it's a breakout and market will take my stop loss. And he will say that, people will say that for 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And in these times that they will call for a breakout, it's actually a fake out where I'm shorting or longing, depending on the location. And I will provide with wins. I will make, I don't know, 4R, 5R, 6R, 8R. Well, they will just wait for their breakout. That's why it's so important to take these things in account and act accordingly and actually cut the noise because you don't care about it. Absolutely everything is irrelevant, just my 2 cents. What is relevant, it's your plan and the way that you are executing your setups. That's the only relevant thing. Everything else is just noise. So yeah, I'll wait for something like this and definitely short here, depending on what I have as structure at the New York opening. Maybe a bit higher. Something like this. Okay, let's write the plan on VIP. Bitcoin plans. A potential W. At this midpoint, this GAN point of the 4-hour FEG, and poke the price, it's 103. Preferably at New York session. The second one I aim is here. Intermediate. What the heck is going on? Okay. Ah, damn it, and I forgot to mention about a short. All right, plans are posted. What happened with the sounds? I'm speaking. I don't know, happened anything? I'm speaking. Okay. Let's delete this one because it's already played out, to put it like that. I like this one here. Yeah, I really like this long here on Ethereum. That sounds good. All right, and Ethereum plan is this one. Ethereum plan on lower. I aimed at liquidity pool from the Sunday highs where I have the aggregator. There you go. All right. So we have liquidity from 2,600 to 2,630 bucks. So it's exactly at these highs. Yeah. It's exactly the area to 78.6, and we all know how Ethereum is attracted to that 78.6. Okay, let's write the plan down. Weekend liquidity. All right. Let's see if you guys have any questions. Hello, will you enter limit order or you wait for confirmation? Usually I wait for confirmation then, especially on scalps, because when I'm taking a low time frame, 3-5 minutes entry, I mean, you see my stop loss is really tight. If you want a limit order, I would go with a wider stop loss. I mean, I have a 3-1 restore your, so I would go with this one. The reason why I go with tighter stop loss is the fact that I can get a very good risk to reward ratio. While if you go with a limit order, I recommend that for beginners, for people that are at the beginning of their trading career. But I also don't recommend to stay on 5 minutes if you just started trading. Maybe to backtest your setup and your plan, maybe, but it can get really nasty if you don't know how to position your stop loss and stuff like that. Because if you get a high volatility week, that will be quite violent with your PNL. You can take a big stop loss of -3, -4, -5%, stuff like that. So it's not easy. Yeah. Okay, I updated everything. So now just waiting. Let's look at some coins maybe. Let's make a little scan on 4 hours. Aptos, BMX, Doge. So I did mention this weekend lows. They are itching me. Oh, they are. Look at this 4 equal lows on field. Damn. Not looking bad. Let's put an alarm here on fuel because we can have a nice power of 3. We have a little intermediate range here, manipulation down into this trend line. That can provide with a pretty nice risk to reward ratio. Let's put a alert here. Bro, anything could happen, Harris. It's absolutely irrelevant to ask me if Bitcoin can do that or that or that because the answer is simple. Yes, anything can happen. I never trade in a manner that, well, that can happen. I never ask myself that. But what I do is actually I plan absolutely every potential outcome. This is the job of a trader. I know out there on X and I don't know what other Telegram and stuff, people are just calling levels and they are randomly pointing out I don't know, random crap, and then they will brag about it, and I told you so. No, that's not the job of a trader. The job of a trader is to plan every potential outcome. You don't care about what market will do, but you will never be in a position where you will say, well, I didn't saw that coming. Because if you want to be a trader, you'll have every potential outcome covered. All right. So that's how you should do it professionally, not just look at I don't know some levels and if that can happen or that can happen or that can happen. Yeah, anything can happen, but the idea is will you benefit from that specific move? Will you make money? And how will you maximize the profit if the market does that specific thing? That's the that's the real question. That's the real question, and I know it's not easy. I repeat it, and is I mean this is how I learned to trade, and for me, I never saw a system more profitable than this way that I've been taught and the way that I'm trading right now. And I tried a lot of methods of trading until I created my own system and I came up with putting everything together and stuff like that. So to wrap it up, you never call for a level, you never just I don't know point out. You're just planning absolutely everything and executing accordingly. That's the job of a trader. I really don't know what we can. I mean, we can look on some altcoins, but those weekend lows are too juicy. Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, that's why we are here. We are here to teach. We are here to help. We are here to provide with valuable information. And if you want to learn how to trade, I don't know. We are really doing our best on giving the best value that we can, and without effing around, without wasting the time and stuff like that. The best value that we can give, we'll give because I am trading live 2 to 4 hours a day. PJ is trading live 2 to 4 hours a day. We did this for 700 days continuously since Crypto Traders Arena it's live. 700 days, no skipping. So you can put together the amount of hours we've been live trading to our members, and then You can say if these guys are profitable or not, it's worth wasting the time with them or not. You get the idea. And if you want to learn how to trade, you can actually hop on Capua One if you are a beginner and you want to put everything together to get yourself suited to how a trader should execute these markets. And you will be, if you put the time and effort, you'll be quite a good swing trader. Or if you already know how to trade, but you really want to get into that professional trader behavior and get daily profits like I'm doing scalping, oh, then I'll take care of you and Capua too, it's for you. Both programs are available on our Discord. You just join and let us know. Uh, this shitcoin has lots of equal lows here. Lots of equal lows. So makes me think that it might go for them. Saturday lows, same stuff like that. Now, this one will fail. High probability that will fail. Market has unfinished business. I know was quite a weird 48 hours. I have to tell you that. And why I'm saying this? Because usually Monday I'm sitting with the hands under my ass and I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything in the manner that I'm planning everything and then I'm just waiting for my deep discount or deep premium. But actually, yesterday it triggered my plan from the last week. So I had to take all the longs that I took yesterday because it just triggered my plans from the last week. This is a little box area was planned from 5 days ago, 4 days ago. So I had to execute the plans that I made 3, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. Right now, I have absolutely no business in trading this choppiness. Maybe if you manage to take a little M around here, yeah, you're all right. But I would advise better to wait and treat it with patience here. I would, as you see on my screen, this would be my plans that I would trade, and until then, I'm just waiting. Altcoins, I saw that Sunday low on most of them. Um, Most of them they have those equal lows into the weekend lows. Monday, Tuesday. This one, I don't know, it has unlocks or something like that because technical analysis is not fundamentally when fundamental events like unlocks and stuff like that are going on. Well, I will take a scalp long here if I get a chance. Swing failure of those pivot lows, maybe even this one. So let it go a little bit lower, something like this. For Thomas. Yeah, Eba Mark. Exit liquidity. I did mention on that Sunday, and everyone started yelling at me on why I'm not trusting the pump, why I'm not aping the top, and actually we actually shorted. But it is what it is. I'm here to make money from trading and executing my plans. I I don't want to sound rough the fact that I don't care about any opinion, but I really don't care about any opinion because that's just noise. And I recommend everyone to, if you start to learn how to trade, these equal highs are good for a short. If you really want to learn how to trade, you want to cut the noise. So cut the noise, guys. It's vital. It's absolutely important. Hmm. Oh, it's interesting. Not great, not terrible. And actually, I don't know. But this is not the M top. And this week it's weird. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Weird market structure, too high for my risk to reward window. So if you ask me, what will you do today, Stefan? Well, I will wait. And I recommend everyone to do the same because market is not worth it. By the way, I know a lot of people, they don't know about our website. There you can find all the information. I posted in the link. There you can find all the information about the VIP, premium, Capua 1, Capua 2. You have all the information there. VIP, it's closed right now. I will open it 1 week, 2 weeks from now. You can only get Capua 2 right now if you join. You can only get VIP if you join Capua 2 right now, or if you get 3 to 6 months, depending. But I think we have only one more or two more spots because we have 48 by 50. I don't accept more than 50 people because I want to focus on high quality. I want to focus on the people, not just get hundreds of people and everyone it's, I don't know, a lot of noise and stuff like that. No, 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 no. I don't want that. So low amount of people, high quality. 1 second. Let me make one more coffee. Yeah, everything gets posted there, guys. Everything gets um, up to date. Well, we are already 1 hour in the live, and not too many things to do. I don't want you to force anything today. Just have patience because it's not easy. If we get a deeper pullback, yeah, let's take it. Like as I mentioned previously, as a reminder, Capua 1 and 2, they are open for registration. I think it's the last one for this year. We'll accept only 10 places, 10 people for education on Capua 2 and 20 on Capua 1. And protect capital because it's not the best environment to expose capital. Just my 2 cents. I'll post my plans and actually these ones are already posted on VIP, but I'll actually post them on X and on Premium and General Discord. If you want to join us, website is there. If you have any issues in joining, just DM me because it might be an issue. Please, if you join, don't leave Discord if you got verified because it will result in automatic ban, to put it like that. We keep low amount of people but high quality. So up to you if you want to take trading seriously or not, it's up to you. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for hopping in, and we'll see you a bit later. In 4 hours from now, I'll go in live trade with PJ again. Bye bye.